The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox,
the jabbering crab,
and the mad whale,
and started wending and quacking.
Hideo Kojima is back, and this time with a new game announcement, OD. A new title in collaboration with Xbox Game Studios, which is described by Kojima Productions' official website as the exploration of the concept that will test our fear threshold and what it means to OD on fear, while blurring the boundaries of gaming and film, which is actually something Kojima long sought to make, with his belief that games and movies would one day merge together. Judging by this cryptic teaser, it's safe to say Kojima will be exploring a new kind of horror with OD, and his collaboration with award-winning filmmaker Jordan Peele is certainly a step in the right direction when it comes to this genre.
Somehow, you are doing all of these interviews and not saying a thing about the game you're working on.
ヒントは出してるつもりです。
It's my intention that I'm giving people lots of hints.
As with most of his games and trailers, Kojima enjoys leaving hints for his fans to analyze and talk about, and this teaser appears to be nothing less. So in this video, we'll be covering 10 things you might have missed from the brand new teaser behind Kojima's mysterious new project, OD. PythonSelkan Detective Mode, delving in. The clicking sounds being heard during the trailer's opening moments sound very much like a Geiger counter, a device which is commonly used for detecting radiation. This sound can also be heard during the intervals between the characters being shown. Now, before the first character is shown, we can actually see a silhouette of her face in the dark, right before her face appears, which seems to imply that this particular character, or whatever this face really is, could have been waiting for her turn, among possibly many others, before initiating her speech. The fact that the characters shown in the trailer all say the same words could also imply that they might all be different subjects in some kind of experiment. We were also able to spot another silhouette in the dark, this time standing next to the character, which only appears for a second or less, as it seems to disappear with the mysterious sounds being heard, particularly with the second sound.
the hungry purple dinosaur.
Adding brightness to the image gives us a somewhat better picture at whatever this thing could be, which seems to present itself in a sort of half face or skull. We also mirrored the image, and the complete shape could look like this. The dark nature of the image kinda reminds us of what was seemingly an MRI scan of a human brain in PT's options menu. Whatever it might be, it's safe to assume that they're hiding it in this teaser for a reason. Speaking of the mysterious silhouette disappearing with these sounds, these noises seem to be as if someone's trying to force open a locked door. The last of what could be door sounds is seemingly synced with the lights turning on, revealing the face of the first character.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox.
While these characters are talking, other voices can be heard in the background saying the same words.
the kind zingy fox,
And while these could be differently pitched echoes or different voice iterations of the same character, there's also a moment in which the background voices can be heard saying the words before the character does, so there could indeed also be other subjects.
and the mad whale, and the mad whale.
The three characters shown in the trailer appear to be experiencing different emotional states while speaking. The first one appears to be happy, and can even be seen smiling as she ends her speech. The second one appears to be troubled, or frightened, almost crying, which is further seen by her lower lip quivering. The third one appears to be somewhat more dramatic, or even angry. While the first two characters are facing the camera, or perhaps us, as they speak, the third character faces the camera only during certain moments, as he looks towards another direction during most of his speech. And while this could simply be a different character trait, it also stands out differently than the rest of the characters, as it could be similar to someone looking at a particular direction to read his lines, then looking at another direction to say what he's reading. The three characters appear to have an identical reflection in their eyes that seems to comprise of rotating symbols, or perhaps could even be lighting in the room. Whatever these symbols are, they appear to resemble a DNA molecule structure, which could actually relate to the final point in this video. Something that could easily go unnoticed are what seem to be very small letters appearing in the third character's mouth, particularly of the actor Udo Kier. And no, we're not joking, guys. By adding brightness and playing the footage in slow motion, one can spot the letters A, T, another A, M, and I, leading to the word Atami, which appears to be a city in Japan. How this is relevant to OD, we'll just have to wait and see. But this is actually not the first time that Kojima has teased such letters in his trailers, as this reminds us of the letter J on the bridge in the first Death Stranding, coinciding with the character J in PT's system crash sequence. Fast forward to all these years later, and Kojima is once again hiding letters in his trailers, but this time in OD. Whatever you think they could mean, we wanna hear all about it down in the comments. Moving on. The last scene shows us the first character again, but this time she appears to be immersed in a trance-like state. In the reflection of her eyes, we can now see what appears to be a room or a corridor of some kind that leads to a door being opened, with of course a creepy creaking sound, very much reminiscent of the iconic door in Kojima's PT. In fact, the door which Kojima enters the Game Awards stage from, following the trailer of OD, was pretty much identical to the one in PT. Back to the reflection in her eyes, as the door is opened, we can now see what appears to be the silhouette of a dark, mysterious figure, standing in the doorway and scaring the character with its presence.
The jabbering crab and the mad whale and started venting and quacking.
And to what is probably the biggest question in this trailer, what the hell are these people saying? Now sure, Kojima is a master at teasing his audience and leaving all kinds of hints, from tweets to even lyrics used in his trailer's songs. But anyone who thought the words in this trailer had some kind of double meaning can stop reading too much into it, because what these characters are saying is not something Kojima came up with, but are actually taken word by word from what is called a phonetic pangram, which are sentences that run through different phonemes, or otherwise, all the sounds of the English language. And while these can be useful for different reasons, they are particularly helpful when it comes to motion capture. In fact, during such sessions, generally actors are not only asked to perform in character, but to also run through such pangrams in different emotional states, as we can very well see happening in Kojima's OD trailer. This method provides a wide range of shapes to be able to insert into the facial animation performance capture software.
Well, I've never done the facial capture before where they stick all the metal dots on your face. Everything from a smile that's like that, or one of them is a monkey face, which is the most embarrassing to do, which is like that. And it's so that they can catch every line that changes in your face.
This video, uploaded back in 2018, clearly depicts what we are stating, and is also using the same phonetic pangram featured in OD.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the
The hungry purple dinosaur.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind Ziggy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
The way the necks of these characters are shown are also very much reminiscent of the models in facial motion capture, which, combined with the phonetic pangram and different emotional states, seems to suggest that motion capture technology could play an essential role within the story itself in Kojima's new project. Whether this game will deal with the concepts of artificial intelligence, human cloning, or other similar topics remains to be seen, but what we do know for certain is that whenever this man is involved, his cryptic trailers are sure to lead to an ocean of different interpretations, and we can't wait to see more from Kojima's intriguing new project. We hope you enjoyed these 10 details from the newly released trailer for Hideo Kojima's OD. Which detail did you enjoy the most from this video? And what do you think about Kojima's mysterious new project? Whatever your thoughts and opinions happen to be, we'd love to hear them in the comment section down below. If you'd like to see more content on everything related to Hideo Kojima games, we'd appreciate if you could like this video and perhaps consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Until we meet again, PythonSelkan out.